Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be giving you a haul on my custom content and mods. I've never done a video like this before, so this is like my first time and probably my only time. Of course, I will update my CC and mods list as I download more, but I thought this would be nice just to let you know that I do have a list of the things I use. So if you see that on a sim, you could just check out my mod list or my CC list as well. It's the same thing. But at the end, I will show you how the CC list works, and I hope you enjoy the video, but I will see you guys at the end. So I'm just jumping in here to show you how you can pose your Sims. So in order for this to work, you're going to need two mods. You're going to need the pose player mod, and you're also going to need the teleport any sim mod. So if you download the teleport any sim mod, basically you get this little teleporter thingy, and wherever you want your Sims to stand, this is where you would put them. So I'm going to put two because I have two people in my household at this moment. And then you would want to teleport them there. And then you want to click on your Sim. You want to choose pose pack, and then you will choose any of the poses that you want to use. So I'm going to choose this one. It is kind of messed up because I don't even know why, honestly. But then you're going to do the same with an infant. With the infant, it's a little bit harder because once you like reset them, they get up and then they have to go back down. But then you can unpause your game and see if it works. It didn't work for her because she was still moving. But yeah, basically this is them. This is how you get them to pose, and then you can take a picture of them. But now I'm gonna leave you off to see all of the poses, and I will see you guys at the end. Before I show you how my CC and mods list work, I wanted to showcase my mods to you. So the first mod is MC Command Center. I'm pretty sure most of you probably already have it. It's very useful, and you can also add on MC Woohoo, which allows you to turn on risky woohoo. So if you download this mod, you will have this option on the computer. You have plenty of options. The first one is MC settings, and I'm not going to showcase everything because honestly, it's a lot in here that I probably don't even know about. But I do know in money settings, one of the things you can do is allow children to pay the bills. You can also set up auto pay bills, which means you would need this to be enabled, which I have disabled. But also with this mod, you can set up child support. I think that might be under gameplay settings. I'm not really sure. You can adjust fame difficulty. Okay, so under money settings at the bottom is pay child support. I have all enabled. So it says child support payments and earnings will happen for single parents with children living with them regardless of married status. So that's just how I have mine set up. And then we also have MC Creative Sim, MC Career, MC Cleaner, MC Clubs. So you can change the amount it looks like, which I honestly did not know. I never tried that before. So what if I change it to 10? I wonder what that looks like. Oh, I have to restart my game. But my favorite one is MC Woohoo. This is how you can set up the risky woohoo percent. So you can do it for each age. So for young adult, I have it set at 1. Adults, I have it set at 3. Elders, 0. I don't think I have it set for elders to get pregnant at all, as well as teens, they can't get pregnant. And then we have a try for baby percent. And then we have same-sex pregnancy sim. So basically whoever is selected, whoever initiates the woohoo ends up being pregnant. But I think that's all I'm going to show you through this because again, it's a lot. And then if you click on your sim, you'll also get another option for MC Command Center. So here you can see her age. She's a young adult, 15 out of 28. She doesn't have a spouse. She has no children. And honestly, I like this. So that way I can check the ages of my kids' friends to make sure like they're close in age and their friend is not going to age up into a teenager the next day. Or if I have my sim dating someone, I don't want them to be too old. But we can also see where they live. We can see their career, which is nice. In sim commands, we can modify and cast only one sim instead of everyone. So if you cheated for your household count to be 10 sims, if you go to create a sim without using this, then someone is going to get deleted. You would need to go and create a sim one by one in order for no sims to get deleted. So this is a good thing. And then you can also set age. So if I wanted to make her an elder, I could. And then I could also set days in age span if I wanted to. We have occult cheats, so I can have her be abducted. I can make her happy. I can complete aspiration goal. I can reset aspiration. But one that I use a lot lot is MC Dresser, basically just to change their outfit because I find that so nice and easy. Under MC Pregnancy, you can start your pregnancy or start an alien pregnancy, and if your sim is pregnant, it will also show up here. One more thing, under Maintain Sim, you can rename the sim without going into Create a Sim, which is nice. Love that. We can also delete her, we can kill her, we can move her, we can do all that good stuff. But that's all for MC Command Center. Okay, so I reopened my game since I had to, just to see how the club member count being changed to 10 works. Oh, well, she's not in a club, so I guess I will join this one. Well, it hasn't changed. Maybe I need to create one. I will say I am a bit confused how this works. Okay, so I just cheated the capacity. That means I can add 2 more sims. Oh, it says select up to 4 sims. Oh, so that's how the cheat works. Okay, never mind. It works like this. You have to like have the upgrades first, I think. But next up, we have UI cheats. This is another mod that I feel like is very popular among a lot of people just because, I mean, it's very necessary to me. Because especially with game glitches sometimes, sometimes you just need to cheat. So for example, in some aspirations, sometimes you do something for the aspiration goal and it doesn't check off, but you could just right click and then boom, it's done. If you wanted to cheat your career, you could. And I did. I don't think is there even like a level? Oh, there is a level to this. I never knew that because I usually look here. But you could also cheat things like her needs by left clicking. And then if you right click, you could also cheat her skills. And also you can right click to delete a moodlet. You can right click to complete a want or to re-roll it. So I think that's also very nice. You can also cheat to complete the holiday. So yeah, basically you can cheat a lot with this mod, but sometimes it's just necessary, especially if you have a lot going on. For this next mod, we're going to jump into Create a Sim. This mod is from the same creator who made UI cheats. It's the More Columns in Create a Sim mod. I have 4 columns and I believe you can choose 3 through 6. I think 4 works pretty well for me, but like it's so much better to have 4 columns, especially if you have all the packs. This just makes it so much easier to look for things. Okay, so this next mod is pretty small. So if you have university, there is this research archive machine and it is so ugly. Like this thing is hideous. And then there's also one that you can unlock, which again is hideous. So basically this mod lets you do this on a normal computer. So it's under research and you basically have all of the options. And I love that because I mean, I don't want that ugly thing. I don't want to use it at all. It's so ugly. It's just not useful. Like you're not going to have that. You're going to have a computer, but you're not going to have that weird machine. Okay, so this next mod is called Plant Sims Lives. It does have some requirements like the seriously custom menus if you want to have the custom recipes, which I think would come in handy since plant sims need to be out in the sun. They do have a need for that, but I love this mod so much. It's like so good. If we go to the reward store, we can buy this plant sim thingy basically to turn into a plant sim. It just gives you a forbidden fruit, so I'm gonna have her eat it. And with this mod, it's not like how it is in game at all. You will be a plant sim forever unless you buy the trait to get rid of it. And also, it's just so much better. You can keep your hair. Your hair doesn't have to be green. It doesn't have to be that weird short hairdo that it gives you. So you're not really stuck with the hairstyle, which I love again. And I believe they updated it some time ago, so the plant sims have genetics. So if she were to have a baby right now using MC Command Center, chances are that this baby could be a plant sim. I think it's 50%, I'm not sure. But she's gonna have a baby with Myra, and maybe I'll also cheat her to be in labor, because why not? I want to have this baby right now just to show you. Okay, so it's a girl named Callie, and hopefully, oh my gosh, the baby's green. Okay, maybe that's a good sign. It is a plant sim, because they also made like a custom birth certificate, so that's nice. Okay, well, I do kind of want to age the baby up now. Oh, and they have orange hair like their other mother. That is so cool. And look, they have a water need. So instead of bladder, it's water. That is so cool. Okay, anyways, I probably shouldn't get too deep into this. I feel like maybe you get the point. Okay, last but not least, we have a quick meal option for the plant sims. So they have a water bottle if they need to fill up their water need. And we also have a Bolt Sunshine bar. For this next mod, it requires me to take some selfies. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, she's in the door. But for this next mod is the Photographic Memory 2.0 mod by Ravensim. It comes with these 2 objects. They do the same thing, but if you want this, you could use it. If you want this, you could use it. So you have an open button, you have the label photo storage button, but you also have a photo studio button, which is most important. I will say it works. I don't know what's going on here, but it does work. But basically you can improve photo quality, which is like the most important thing to me. All of these are normal, but I wonder if now it's like outstanding. It is outstanding. Okay, that's good. So it's not normal quality anymore. And then you can also create photo gifts. So I could make a calendar if I wanted to. And then it just goes in my inventory. You see how cute that is? So you can make a lot of things. You can make a small cross stitch hoop. You can do a portrait print photo. And then you can do like canvases. You can do a landscape photo. You can do a Polaroid. I want to try cross stitch. And then it ends up in your inventory. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I love this mod so much. I haven't tried it with cross stitching yet. So there's the canvas. And then we also have a Polaroid. But if I were to get a corkboard, it would also snap to this. So I think that's so cool. Next up, we have the full control camera mod by Ravensim. And basically with this camera, you can take a picture from anywhere and a sim does not have to be behind it. So I think that's really nice, especially if you put it up on a tripod. No one has to be there, but it's also very good to get like candid shots as well. So basically if you click on it, it just says take a picture or take a photo. And as you can see, it went straight to it. She did not have to pick it up or anything. So we can take a picture of the back of her. Also, this tattoo is from the Plant Sim mod. We also have the Sims portrait mod from Ravensim as well. So basically this just makes a portrait of your sim, which I think is pretty cool. So this could be a cool way to make an in-game family tree if you wanted to, like down the wall. But basically you can just get a simple portrait of your sim. You'll get the sim portrait in your inventory and it uses whatever outfit they currently are in. So this is her. I think that's very nice. You can add a portrait description if you want to. You can make another portrait from here and it puts it in your inventory. So this is our little plant sim baby. I also have the epic collage mod from Ravensim. So basically it gives you a bunch of collages that you can put your photos in. So I think that's pretty nice and very handy, honestly. So yeah, that's also what I have. And I also have the modern family photo mod. This just generates a photo of your household. So I think that's cute. So if you go in gameplay mode, you can change the frame color. You can randomize the pose. You can choose what outfit they are in. You can choose a background. You just have to choose it like this because the design tool doesn't work. If you wanted something pretty plain, you could have it. So if you wanted to be on a beach, you could. Another mod I have is the no snap curtain mod by Ravensim. You guys don't understand. It's so much easier to just alt place your curtains instead of them snapping to whatever height. Like this is just so nice. But yeah, this is my favorite mod. I have to have it. And the next mod that I have is the childbirth mod by Panda Sama. Hopefully I said that right. And she did just give birth. I don't think I want to really show it off if I'm being honest with you. I'm just not in the mood, but there is a setting if you shift click on your sim. You know, you can disable stretch marks, you can enable permanent stretch marks, you can disable lactation, you can disable birth emergency, you can turn off weight gain if you want to. So with the childbirth mod, you can choose to join nursing school, which I think is pretty cool. And if my sim was pregnant, you would also be able to go visit the doctor so you can get like a little ultrasound, which is so cute because you get like the actual picture in game. But you can also have an event going on. You can have a gender reveal party, which I think is so lovely. And since I'm not going to show you how the mod runs, I think I can show you at least the objects that comes with the mod. So we have the hospital bed, we have the pap smear bed. So if you were doing a home birth in bed, this is what you would put on the bed. It would just be like this, I think, or like this. I don't really know. But we also have the incubator, we have the sweets cart, and you can also go to Lamaze classes, so that is good. And then this is the gender reveal glasses. So basically a sim can pick their guest and they'll wear the glasses for it. We have balloons that you can decorate with. We have baby formula. We also have a yoga ball. We have a bunch of things. Also, this is cute. I haven't done it yet because I always forget, but basically you can put this on your baby bump and play music. So I think that's cool. We also have the ultrasound machine. So yeah, that is very cute. It's just nice to see them like actually holding the baby when they're in the hospital bed. Next up, we are going back to create a sim. This next mod is very special to me. I am playing the Not So Berry challenge, so this mod is very much needed. And basically how you download it. When you click on the link, link, it will have like this Google Drive link, and basically you will download the packs that you want and you have to read it obviously. So I just downloaded the hair, but you can like download it for clothes as well. And I will tell you, it's a lot of gigabytes, so you probably don't want to download every single hair file. You're probably not going to use some packs. I'm pretty sure I deleted the outdoor retreat hair because I'm not going to use that, but I'm pretty sure I kept cottage living. So let's say I wanted to make her hair pink. I could then change the hue of it. You see how that's pink? I can change the saturation. I can change the brightness. The opacity you don't really want to touch because, you know, that makes it more transparent. But look at this. Also, she does have an accessory on, so that obviously changes that color as well. But I think this is a cute color. I love this mod so much. You could make like a dark purple if you wanted to. Like a dark purple. Cute. Anyways, that's enough of this mod. Okay, so for this next, I was gonna say mod, but it's not really a mod. Same with like the epic collage frame. It's not a mod, but I just put it under that category because I don't really have that many build and buy objects. But I have the red shelf because it's just so useful. Sometimes things just don't slot how you want them to slot. So basically you could slot a TV, you can put it at any height you want to. So if I wanted to have the TV being held up by these books, I could. Silly idea, but you know, this is just really handy if things don't slot to certain things. The next mod that I have is very useful. It's the more selectable icons mod. So basically it gives you more icons for groups, for holidays, for anything that an icon is required for. With this mod, you will notice like things will pop up a lot more slower, but that's just because it's trying to load in all the icons. But yeah, I mean, with this mod, you have so many options. But if I registered a small business, it's gonna take a while. Again, it's loading in the icons. It can be kind of annoying to wait, but I think it's worth it. Instead of these options, you have just so much more. And then our last mod that we have is holiday traditions. I didn't list the ones that I have. I just put the website where you can just download any of them that you see fit. But basically all of the holiday traditions that I downloaded is from Kiera. So a new tradition is like adopt a pet. You can collect beeswax, you can carve pumpkins, you can beachcomb, you can collect bugs, you can meditate, you can massage someone, you could juice fizz, you could go hiking, go sailing. I think this is all just so good. So that is the end of my mod list. Now I'm going to show you how my CC and mods list works. So here's my mod list. Of course, I'm going to be linking it down below, so that way if you see anything that caught your eye, you can download it, of course. But basically here I'm stating that I will update this list as I go. I also mentioned how Scarlet's Realm is like a good website to go to see if your mods are updated, broken, and see when they are fixed. And basically this is just like me telling you how this works a little bit. So boxes that are the same color is from the same collection. And then for some collections, I only have a few things downloaded from them. But if you wanted to see what I downloaded from them, you could click on the photo. Obviously, I just assume maybe you would download everything, but I just need more storage, and then I would feel better about downloading more custom content. Also, if you click on a photo that is a collection and there's no link attached, that means I probably just downloaded everything from the collection unless I said otherwise. And then here I just have a list of the Sims that I made with my custom content, and then I just have a table of contents, so you could just jump to anyone if you wanted to. And yeah, I will say though, this is like 20 pages long. So basically, first up we have a Harris O'Brittany. So I made sure to put their link in their name. So this just goes straight to their Patreon page, the homepage. And then if you wanted to download the Rosy hair, you click on the text and then you can click on the link and download it, of course. And then as you can see here, and then here you can see that there is a collection. So I'm going to tap on the photo, and then underneath there's a link. It will bring you to it. Again, it's 20 pages. But yeah, this is basically showcasing you what all I have from this collection. As you can see, they did do a collab, so the text is the same color. Same with Eye Candy. Arethabee collab with Twisted Cat on the Eye Candy collection, so the text will be highlighted red for Twisted Cat as well. And then for my hairs, as you can see, the boxes are the same color, so basically that just tells you that it's from the same collection, meaning that if you click on the download link, you can download all of the hairs here. You don't have to like come back and click on each one. It's just the same link. Also, if you see any mistakes in this, please let me know. So I caught my first mistake. I didn't have this highlighted. So basically that is just it for this part of the custom content list. It's pretty simple. And then down here we have our mods list. So yeah, you just click on the link, you can download it. Pretty simple. But down here is the poses, and then down here is the collections. And then basically you can select the collection name and you can go back to the creator. I thought that would be nice. But yeah, that is it to my custom content list. But this will be the end of this video here. Again, I will link this down below in the description. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you, you are important, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!